Here we go. What a monster. Top 5 against top 20. USC on the road against Washington State, 7:30 Pacific, ESPN Friday night. Bet online, USC 4, 64.5. A lot of 3.5s out there. This is the first time the Trojans have played the Cougars with Helton as the head coach and Pendergast as defensive coordinator. You got Falk with all the experience. It's actually worked out that Leach benched him because he didn't like how he was playing early on. Over 600 career pass attempts with over 12,000 yards and 103 touchdowns. He's seen it all. He also has young talent around him. You got Williams, a running back, 4 yards per carry. Mack is third on the team with 24 catches, and Bell, 14 catches at 16.3 per reception. But here's what concerns me. Number one, the talent gap. And number two, Washington State. I like the Pirate, and they have a good team, but they haven't played anybody. And how bad does that 21-point deficit look at home against a reeling Boise State when they get the miracle win in triple overtime?
Well, you can't say they didn't play anyone when they played Boise. I mean, Boise's not USC, but Boise's at least someone. This isn't a team that played, Georgia State and Bethune-Cookman over the first month of the campaign. And let's not forget about how much Mike Leach wants this game. He's been game planning for USC since spring practice. All right, literally. And this is one time where we have a very creative coach where he can legitimately bring out his full playbook for one ball game. You talk about Luke Falk, one minor, I'm not going to call it a typo. He's hit his 600 career pass attempts. He has 1,689 career pass attempts as a college QB. All right, that's a lot of experience. A guy who's been around the block, not once, not twice, not 3 times, 4 times. You talk about all that talent, you know, the sophomore running back in Williams, the sophomore wide receiver in Johnson Mack, the freshman wide receiver in Renard Bell. So it's a Cougars squad that, yeah, they're not going to match up and be able to and bang with USC in terms of the trenches. But schematically, Washington State, I wouldn't be surprised at all if Mike Leach has a few tricks up his sleeve. This might be a fun game to watch.
Well, they have one of the best quarterbacks in college football. Darnold struggling with a couple interceptions early. Now they got issues, though. Jones is going to try to play. If he can't go or leaves early with an injury, it'll be a big dose of Carr. But their 1-2 punch of Jones and Carr, some of the best in college football. Burnett is questionable, yet to practice because of a shoulder injury. He's terrific. He had the one-handed catch against Stanford and had a monster game there. He's got 462 and 5 touchdowns. Mitchell has got 14 catches for 2 touchdowns as well. He was banged up in the Texas game. Doesn't look like he's going to go. So between all these injuries, if Burnett can't go and Mitchell's not there and Jones, that's where the injuries could come back to bite him. But what's strange is I think USC takes the field knowing we'll be fine. We're going to win. We're much the best here and have too much talent. I think they did it against Western Michigan, and they did it against Texas. They brought their A game against Stanford, and they played their best game of the season. They also played a terrific second half in the win against Cal. So it's their second road game. Washington State here, strange scheduling spot where every game's been at home.
Yeah, and it's not a good spot, per se, for USC. Look at the quote from Clay Helton talking about the back-to-back road games and then having to travel on a short week. Quote, "We're really controlled by TV. We're a TV market business and an entertainment business. So you only worry about the things you can control." But when you're talking about, and you say Darnold's thrown a couple interceptions. Darnold's thrown 7 picks already this season. All right.
A lot of
his
them
receivers all banged up. And Deontay Burnett, you know, he hasn't practiced. Mitchell hasn't practiced. So the top 2 receivers are both hurt. Who do they have behind them? You have the freshman Tyler Vaughns. You have the junior Jalen Green. That duo has combined 14 catches, 133 yards, and no touchdowns. I don't worry at all about the Jones injury. You know, I mean, what's he got? 50 rushes, 332 yards, 5 touchdowns. Great. The Frosh Stephen Carr can find a hole and hopefully pick up a blitz. But when you're talking about a Heisman contending quarterback missing his favorite receiving targets, not 1, but 2, that even with solid replacements, there has to be a downgrade from USC given that circumstance. This is an injury report worth watching as the week progresses. Pay attention to those top 2 USC receivers. If they don't suit up, I don't think the markets will adjust as much as they probably should.
Hey guys, for the full video, go to sbrpicks.com.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to our channel. Now we've put a lot of work into producing all these free videos, so please help us out and keep all our content free for you forever by simply liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Now, not to mention, a visit to our industry-leading website will warm the hearts of all our SBR employees, especially myself. Now, the links are over there to the left, so do check those out. Thanks for watching.